Okay, this is Red Harry at the Emergency Preparedness Expo with our new friend Len, who's going to explain grab and go and emergency kits. What do you have here, sir?
So the whole point of this is to give different examples of various kits that people can store essentials to keep them going for a period of 72 hours. So we start small. So right here, if you pan down, we have examples of things that can go in a car. And what you're going to find common through all the examples is there's water, there's some kind of food, and then there's other things that people need. Now, it could be things to make a fire with so you can keep warm. It could be some extra clothing, and it could be some things to make signals. Like when we move on to this way, now we have 1, 2, 3 packs that are meant to help out a family. So for example, here's a little fun thing. This, that you can't guess what this is actually a saw. You can cut a tree down with this.
Oh, wow.
And then, for families with children, it's good to have something, these are actually whistles. So if people get separated, they can call to each other, Red, and they can know where each other are and they can find each other. And all of this stuff will fit in one little bag that's very light and easy to carry, including a sleeping bag. Now, one of the things that I said that all people will have in their emergency prepare kit is water. And sometimes you might not have clean water, so you want something like this, which is a filtration system, which even has instructions on how to use it. So if you have a source of water, even like it's raining right now or something else, you can get clean water.
Oh, you can make clean water out of rainwater with that?
Which is really important to be able to do. Now, one thing that people might not think about is having some toilet paper. That could really come in handy. In case of an earthquake, there'd be a lot of dust in the air, and that's why some of these masks, which we might remember from the pandemic, but a really good heavy-duty mask will help you breathing well. And if you live in an area that has a lot of rain, it's a good idea to have something that can cover you up and keep you dry. You never know what you might be wearing if you have to leave your house in a hurry in an emergency.
There's a lot in there.
You betcha. And this is just a bigger bag to hold more of the same stuff. So this family of 4 can have 3 people carrying bags and 1 person who's able to rest. Here's an example of a single person's bag. We have it open so everybody can see. And one important thing that you'll find in a lot of kits will be a device that can receive radio signals so that people can understand what's going on in the situation. All right. Great. So would you like to move over to some of the
Yeah, we'll go the other area.
Sure thing. Okay.
All right, we're at the Emergency Preparedness Expo with Jonathan, and he's assembled his emergency kit to last at least 72 hours. So can you explain what you did to make your kit?
Sure, I will do. Red Harry, come take a look what I've got over here. So, Red Harry, I actually was not sure how to make an emergency kit. So I went to the government website, the Government of BC website, and they have a whole list of what to get for a kit on that website. So I started checking off some of the things, and I've realized that at home I already had a whole bunch of those things already in my house. So a lot of what I put in my kit I already have, which is really good. And the things that I didn't have, I was able to just go either online or to a store and buy them. So I got this emergency radio, for example, so I could listen to weather or other things in the case of an emergency. And it's got a flashlight on it, and it can charge my phone. So that was really helpful. And then having one of these is really helpful too. This was off of the same link, the same government website that I went to, and it just lets people know if you're okay or if you need help. So if an ambulance or a police driver is going by, a policeman's going by, then you could just tell them if you needed help or not.
So you put that on your car window or your house window?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, or wherever you live. I'm not sure where you live, Red Harry, but I'm guessing it's a smaller house than normal. So you probably could put it in your window too.
Awesome. And so you've got food for 72 hours. You have you said a sleeping bag.
Yeah, sleeping bag. I've got a little tent. And you don't have to have these things. These were not on the list, but I already had them, right? So I put them in my kit. So food, water, first aid kit, and some toiletries type stuff, like toothbrush and toothpaste, some soap, and yeah, just some of the other basic things that you would want to have in an emergency.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. And you went to the Preparedness BC website for the full list.
Yes, that's
awesome.
right.
Well, thanks for sharing.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Be prepared out there. Take care.